Several persons of Sandy Bay who were affected by the December 2013 trough system yesterday received keys to their new houses, while others received offer letters for land ownership. Area Representative and Minister of Housing, Informal Human Settlements, Lands and Surveys and Physical Planning, Montgomery Daniel, said that the delivery of the houses and housing plots is a very good thing for the area, since doing so helps to alleviate poverty and also aid in improving living conditions for persons. Daniel says his government understands the needs of the people and is always willing to facilitate change and development.
Fortunately, I have a political leader who not only knows the history of this country and the Caribbean, but my political leader and Prime Minister of country knows the suffering of poor people. And so, it was easier for me to have the assistance of the Honorable Prime Minister in ensuring a great transformation of the socio-economic position of this constituency. So in 2001, we set on a path for the development of the constituency of North Raymond.
Prime Minister Dr. Gonsalves told the gathering how pleased he is to see the changes that are taking place in the area, adding that North Windward is very dear to him and that his government is doing all it can to ensure there is social development and poverty reduction in the constituency.
15 million square feet of land at an average of $4 a square foot. I'm talking about the value, not what people get it for. People get it for some for nothing, some for 10 cents, some for 50 cents, some for $1.50, and so forth. You're talking about land at the value of $60 million. I want you to get the numbers in your head. Then, houses which we have built, the low-income houses, and houses which we have built as a result of storms, amount together to 1,500, just over 1,500.
The ceremony in Sandy Bay was the third to take place this month, with other similar ceremonies already held in Adelphi and Spring Village. Meanwhile, Director of the National Emergency Management Organization, NEMO, Howie says that the handing over of the houses and lands is a step in the right direction. He reminded the gathering of the 2013 trough system that brought them to this moment, where several persons need their new houses. According to Prince, it is every Vincentian responsibility to attain the proper knowledge on being safe, whether it be during a hurricane or an earthquake. He says NEMO will always be available to the public with any queries concerning disaster preparedness.
No matter where it happens, no matter where these earthquakes are generated, you need to know, and your children need to know what they have to do when earthquakes shake. We have provided you with this information. You listen to the radio will tell you duck, cover, drop, cover and hold, and all these other things that you ought to do. The information is available. We want you to practice it so that your family can be safe. NEMO has the information. You can come to us and get your packages. Whenever you're in town, drop by NEMO. We will come out sometimes in the country with packages. Make sure you get yours.
Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Agriculture, Raymond, says that there are many benefits to be had from the signing of a Memorandum of Understanding between his ministry and the Ministry of Mobilization, particularly to farmers. He says that with the strengthening of cooperatives, farmers, more so smallholder producers, will be able to better secure their livelihoods and have a greater participation in meeting the food demands of the country. Ryan adds that this allows for poverty alleviation in rural communities.
They also facilitate small producers' participation in decision-making at all levels. support them in securing land use rights, and negotiate better terms of engagement in contract farming and lower prices for agricultural inputs such as seeds, fertilizer, and equipment. Through this support, smallholder producers can secure their livelihoods and play a greater role in meeting the growing demand for food on the local, national, and international markets, thus contributing to poverty alleviation, food security, and the eradication of hunger.
Persons who need counseling or just need to talk now have a new place where they can get that service free of cost. A number of young persons from the Faithward Ministries Church under the leadership of Apostle Marcia Crease has formed themselves into the Anointed Radical Mighty Youth Academy Institute and have established the Real Talk Clinic. One of the counselors, Raquel Crease, says the clinic, which is located at the Russell Shopping Mall, was opened last month and seeks to give persons a permanent place to air their feelings and boost their self-esteem.
And we figured that if another young person see a young person who is stable and determined to succeed at whatever cost, that they might be motivated to do the same. Because if I am young and you're young and I'm saying to you, you can make it, you'll be more inspired to do just that. So this is what this is about, and it's not only for young people, for mothers or frustrated fathers. If they want to talk, we have pastors and bishops in the church that will come in on a daily basis to really reach out to people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Crease said prayer is one of the means by which the team at Real Talk Clinic is using to help others. She says they're open from 8:30 a.m. to 4:40 p.m. weekly and by appointment only on Saturdays. She says they have a hotline number 457-2222 where persons in need can call at any time. That's 457-2222.
From since we've started, we have had a number of people come in, which shows that people need help. And from the situations that we've been dealing with, people have not refused prayer, which also tells us that people are looking unto God to help them. And so that is what the church represents. We represent God, and as a result, we are here to show the people God is not dead. He is alive and He is well, and He can help you through any situation once you are willing to get help. So this is what this organization is about. We are very excited that we could actually facilitate the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. This is free of cost. They don't have to come in and pay a fee. This is entirely free of charge. We are open from 8:30 to 4:30. We are even open on Saturdays to accommodate those who are working for the week.
Advocating the importance of having the right reading skills, teacher Heather Stewart has opened the All-Star Summer Reading Program, which will run from Monday, July 20th to Friday, August 14th at the Girl Guides headquarters. The graduate teacher says she, along with other educators, will diagnose the level of competence and the deficiencies of participants. She says that this program comes as a result of her concern about the poor reading skills of students.
A child could be very scientifically minded, and a child who is scientifically minded is a brilliant child. But if the child is not reading, that child will not get to the competent level that is ahead in science in the way he or she wants. So yes, I am good at science, but I'm not reading enough. So the reading is going to bring more light into your science. The reading is going to throw more light on your math. So the essential or key component, in my opinion, for a child to get ahead successfully is reading. So we want every child to learn to read.
Stewart says once children have strong reading skills, this will flow into other areas of their academics, as reading is a requirement in their grammar and comprehension.
Too many of our children are not reading. I'm a counselor by profession also, and I have been counseling with 2 schools, and during my short tenure in both schools, it hit me that our children really need some help in reading. So I am doing my little bit in my corner. So whatever those parents pay, if it's 5, 6 children come, it means that more children will be getting more individual attention, and that is what children need too. that individual attention so that they feel that somebody cares, somebody really has this interest, my interest at heart.